Hello everyone, welcome to Campaign Platform V3 walkthrough. So in this video, I will take you through all the new features in Campaign V3, everything that has changed so that you can make your campaign and be fully aware about what you need to know. So let's jump in. I have a page on the website, chabatsui.com/campaign-v3. This page outlines all the differences between the legacy platform and the new platform, and I will take you through it so you can understand it. So before we look at the actual feature, let's look at just what changed regarding the pricing model, the cost, the credits, so on and so forth. So talking about the pricing model, it used to be that our campaigns were billed based on the goal of your campaign. So if you were raising $100,000 and you had two matchers making it $300,000, then we would charge you based on $300,000. We changed it. We felt it's fair to only charge based on what's raised on the platform rather than the matchers. So we changed it to an amount raised model. So we just bill you based on the money that comes in the campaign, not including matchers. Second is how the billing works. Before it would be that the billing happened at the end of the campaign. So if your campaign ran for 10 days or 60 days, it's irrelevant. At the end of the campaign, when it ends, that's when it would automatically charge your card. We changed that because we also made the option to keep your campaign timed, that there should be a timer going. We made that optional, so it doesn't. We can't really do this anymore. We change it to first of every month. So since you can have an ongoing campaign, you can keep the page open, without any limit. So we just bill every first of the month. You raise whatever you want that month. Nothing is charged until the first of the next month for the month before. Third, we have client credit. So the way it applied before is that those who have the full suite with us got a free campaign. They were able to run a small, limited campaign at no cost to them. We changed that because we didn't really have the value impact that we wanted to have. So we changed it to a credit. Whoever has the full suite gets a credit with us, and the credit is automatically applied to any campaign that you run. The credit renews every year on February 1st. We figured right after fundraising season is a good time to renew and reset the credit. I'm going to jump to the cost real quick, and so we could look at the included credit since we're talking about it. So for the Upstart, we translated the free $10,000 campaign into the $150 credit. Grow is $300, Professional is $350. This essentially allows a $10,000, $25,000, and $35,000 to be raised free, respectively, of the package that you are on. Let's look at the cost real quick. So Basic Plus, and Upstart are all at 1.49%. They used to be 150, 150, and 125. And then Grow is at 119 and Professional at 0.99. A little bit of an increase there for most packages. And the reason is because we are dropping our costs significantly by not charging for matchers. We are also including other features that will help you cover costs. So essentially, despite the slight increase in the percentage, you will still end up paying much less for your campaigns now across the board. Okay, let's jump into the Campaign V3 features and what's new. So as you go to your fundraising section of your Chabatsui platform, you will notice this little banner at the top telling you that we just launched Campaign V3 and there's a 50% discount on all fees for the month of Kislev. So take advantage of that. Below that, you'll see your platform credit. Now, this is available to all full suite subscribers. You get a credit as described in the pricing video. Let's create a campaign together and go through all the new features. So let's give this a title called My Campaign. One of the cool new things is that we are putting together bundles, pre-made campaigns that are ready to launch, have a message in it, they have tickets already if it's a ticketed campaign, and you could do a one-click deploy for your upcoming campaign. These two are going to be more like base templates, so it's a sort of pre-configured campaign option. If you're selling tickets, this is going to kind of take you a few steps in. And then if you're doing a raised goal amount in a set time frame, so like a timed campaign, 24 hours, 48 hours, this is going to pre-configure the settings for that purpose. Let's do the bundle for now, and we're going to go through the features so you can see everything there is. I'm going to hit create campaign. And here is my campaign. So from the get-go, you see the about section is already populated with a message. Obviously, this could be edited and elaborated upon. You have your tickets. So we created 5 base tickets for Hanukkah. They're all unlimited, different levels of sponsorship that they could give, and they could give as many of these tickets as they want. Now we still have to do some settings over here because we didn't select the payment processor. There's some other things to look at. So let's go to the settings. So this is a ticketed campaign. Tickets are enabled. This is my campaign title. Now the primary metric, if you notice, this campaign displays how many sponsorships were purchased or sold. This is based on tickets. It used to be that you could only display the amount raised. So if you're raising based on $100,000, you see how much of $100,000 has been raised. But now we've updated it, and you could also show how many tickets have been sold or number of backers. So let's say you want to show how many tickets were sold. You could also change the label from sponsorships to I say opportunities reserved. Now additionally, you could also add more to this block over here by going to the settings and putting in your goal. So how many tickets do you want to sell? Let's say 300 tickets. Do we display a progress bar? Yes, I'm going to display a progress bar. Do we display a timer? Again, this is optional. You don't have to display the timer. But let's say we want it for 48 hours and it's going to start. We'll just take this time and make it the 8th. Okay, let me save that. And now you see it's already running because it started yesterday. And this is what it's going to look like. All right, going back to my settings over here. In the appearance, you'll notice that the hero images now comes with some preset images that you could use to design the campaign page, but you can still upload your own if you have your own designs as well. So just looking to make it more convenient and easy for you to launch your fundraising page. In the financials, as usual, you could add your payment processor. PayPal is available. You can enable pre-donate. In this campaign wouldn't matter because it's already launched. And then you have these cool features, which is enable processing fee cover and enable platform fee cover. So we didn't have this option before, but now when people donate, they have the option to cover the fees, the processing fees. We have it now set to 3%. We might change it. We're waiting to hear some feedback if people want to get more precise. I think this is generally acceptable. And then also the platform fee is enabled as well. That is optional. You could choose to enable that or not. Okay, so we can see what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and make a purchase. Buy 3 of these and 1 of these. Hit donate. And I'm going to allow myself to fill this out with a random person's name. Put a message. And I find it pretty cool. We have the ability to display the tickets that they purchased. They get to see it. It's nice. And then also here is where they get to cover the fees. I'm going to put this through with a fake credit card. Nice new also recognition when they finish donating to know that they received it. It's much more visible. It used to be that we display in the block above, but sometimes they might be scrolling down too fast and not see it. So this allows them to be sure that they see that it went through. Okay, so let's take a look over here. We have Sam Klein, 4 sponsorships, and the different tickets that he selected. This is all configurable as well. You could add a blog title. Which is optional as well. And you could show what you want to, if you don't want to show everything, you don't have to show everything, but you could select if you want to show the number of tickets only, or if you want to list all the tickets, it's up to you. So you could save, and here we have the total, all of the information for Sam Klein's donation. Now, if we go to the backend real quick and we look at contributions, this report will show you everything that's going on in your campaign. So over here we see that there was one donation that was made. It was online. It was not a back-end entry. and that the total was 1,680, and these are the fees that were covered. So this donor actually covered his fees. It lets you know, gives you the information about tickets, and then also shows you your cost. What is your cost over here? And it is $10. It shows you that these $10 were covered by the donor, and then also lets you know that this is at a 50% rate for the current month of Kislev. If you look above, you'll see on the right-hand side all the platform fees that your campaign incurred. Chabad Suite credit applied. This is $0 because it was covered, but if it's not covered, it will apply it. So the credit is automatically applied to any contribution that comes in that the donor did not cover the fees. So if they don't cover the fees, we cover them with the credit. And then it shows your total cost. This is going to be charged to your credit card on file on the 1st of every month for the month before. Also shows you a little bit of a report. You have, this is how much the money came in for this campaign so far. This is how much is expected. So this is if somebody's doing recurring, it's going to show you how much you're going to be getting in the future. Meaning the total amount, including what's coming in the future. It's showing you what's displayed on the platform. And then finally, how much of the fees that you incur, both processing and platform, were covered. It's all summed up over here. Tickets sold is another report as well. You get to see the different tickets, Miracle Maker and Maccabee Champion. 3 of these were sold, 1 to Sam Klein. Now, while we're on the topic of tickets, let's look at the tickets section over here. This is where you could manage your tickets if you want to edit, remove, add new tickets. It's very simple to use. Just give it a title, a secondary title if you want, description, and then how much this ticket costs. You could also limit the available number of these tickets. So if you only want to sell 10 of these, then you could do that as well. And then finally, you have your receipt section. Just put in the name of your organization, your email, and the receipt message. The receipts will go out automatically when you donate. Now, another thing to consider is backend entries. So if somebody calls you up, say, hey, put me down for a Miracle Maker ticket, or they already paid on another, they sent you Venmo or Cash App or something, you want to enter it. So you could just select it, click donate, and then over here, click this, enter an offline donation. And then you have 2 options. You could enter it as a pledge, something you have to collect later on, or as a payment. If you select the payment, it will send out a receipt. If it's a pledge, it will not send out a receipt because you didn't receive the money yet. But then you could put it in over here and say, Dan Stein, random email, and then put a message. And then we have this as a pledge. Hit donate now. 1 second, this isn't valid. So if we look now at our contribution section, we'll see Dan Stein's pledge. This was a pledge that was entered so that you know later on that you have to reach out and collect on this pledge. So one thing to note over here is the timer has been updated to show seconds continuously, and this is in order for to kind of keep the momentum of the campaign. Before, we're just showing days until it became 24 hours left. Also, one thing that was requested often was the ability for the matchers to auto scroll so that the 4th and 5th matcher aren't hidden and require clicking to see. So we added that. And when you are ready to launch your campaign and make it live, remember to come to the overview section and hit activate. This will make the whole page available to people who are not logged in as administrators, and it will allow for donations to start coming in. Remember to save changes, and now your campaign is live. Going back to the settings, just to recap of all the settings that are available. In the overview section, you have the campaign features. Is it matching? Is it tickets? Is it teams? Are teams available? These things have to be set up before saving the first time. You have your title, your primary metric, your goal, displaying the progress bar, and the available timer if you wish to use it. Below that, you're going to have your contributions and listing all the contributions that came in from the donations and the information available with it. Underneath that would be available tickets if you're selling tickets. You have your appearance section where you could upload your hero image or use a preset one. You could upload your social media image, and this is the image that would display when you share your link on WhatsApp or on social media. You have your financial section, which allows you to select your payment processor, your amounts, allowing to cover fees and other little settings. Your bonus round is available here whenever you decide to configure bonus round. It's as it used to be, that didn't change. The matchers listed can be added here, very simple to use. Just put in the title. You could upload an image if you wish, and ready to go. You can move them around with these using the crosshairs over here, and then hit save at the top. And then last but not least, you got the receipts. Put in your from name, put in the email address. It should set it automatically. So if you have that already configured in your CRM, it'll pull it up as well. And that's it. And then you're done. Your campaign is ready to go. If you have any questions, any feedback, we'd love to hear. We're here to help you. We want your campaign to be successful. Additionally, we are actively working on this and adding features and trying to really make it perfect for you. So we're open to feedback. Please share, and we wish you a lot of success in your fundraising efforts.